Work really quickly to get through the paces and get Dragon moving once again. We are coming up on a sunset in just about 8 minutes or so. So once again, lighting conditions will kind of come into play. But as long as everything proceeds smoothly, we should be moving in on a capture and not have to wait for another lighting condition. But it could happen. And again, Dragon can definitely just kind of hold out. As we've said over and over, and Tom just said again, slow and steady is going to win the race today. We're going to get this Dragon captured and attached to the space station with all 5,600 pounds of cargo on board.
As we approach that sunset, Dragon is free to approach right now to the 10-meter hold, and that isn't exactly dependent on the sunlight conditions, but the grapple action is dependent on the sunlight conditions. The crew at the International Space Station is only going to grapple it if it's freely visible inside the sun, and right now we are rapidly approaching that sunset. You can actually see the Earth darkening underneath on this view right here. Approaching that Terminator line.
Yeah, and the station and Dragon just flying just to the north of Kazakhstan. They're actually just a couple hundred miles to the northwest of Baikonur. Anyone who follows the space station, that's where a lot of launches come out of. Actually, the first piece of the space station launched just a little over 20 years ago. But they are over that Terminator line, as Tom was talking about, the Earth being shrouded in nighttime beneath now, as they are a couple hundred miles up in the air, though, about 253 statute miles right now. So it'll take a little bit longer for the sun to set on Dragon and the station than it does on planet Earth. But Dragon's still continuing in towards that 10-meter capture point.
These lighting conditions are actually sometimes what helps you to see it from the ground is when it's dark where you are on the surface of the Earth, but the station is still lit up by the sunlight being